Get ready for the tip-off. We'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross. On God, I'm that raw. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref. I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops. The floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha. I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. With Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog too. And Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. We off the bounce. Check up. Level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
It's the Knicks! Maybe I'm once again coming here asking for financial. Harden's debut is gonna get.
Hi, my name is Hefe Picks, and I'm here to report to you guys State of the Union address on behalf of Off the Bounce, myself, and my two co-hosts, Slam and Alpha Dog. We will not be taking the Knicks anymore this year. If for any reason I have a momentary mental lapse and decide to scream at you and tell you and ask you for financial assistance, I ask that you forgive me as my mental health is not at its best. Sincerely, Hefe Picks.
All right. What is up, boys? Welcome back to the show. Welcome to another episode of Off the Bounce. I'm your host, Slam the Boogie. My co-host, Hefe Picks and Alpha Dog Bets. How we doing today, man?
Better now that we got that out of the way. Excited for an awesome slate tonight, guys. An awesome video, Hefe. How we doing, guys? Hefe, how are you?
Doing good, man. Doing good. Man, what am I going to say? Never again. But you know what, guys? I have freaking fantastic news. The Knicks do not play tonight. But this is an amazing NBA slate tonight. We are in for multiple games, our must-watch games, in my opinion, all the way from the beginning to the end. So let's not even waste any time. Let's fucking roll.
Let's get right into it, boys. But before we do so, big shout out to Pure Wage for sponsoring this show. If you guys haven't already, make sure to give them a follow on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
And if you are watching, please like and comment. We are looking at the chat right now. Give it a heart. And let's jump right into the early slate, guys. Bulls versus Hawks. The line is sitting at -1 for the Bulls. Total is sitting at 231, 232. I'm seeing it all over the place right now. Bringing this over to Alpha for any injury reports.
All right, let's take a look here. I believe we got some news updated on John Collins, and we do. He is out for tonight's contest. We're still waiting on news on Trae Young, but everyone else you expect to be playing is playing in this one. Let's start this one off. Hefe, what are you looking at in the Bulls at Atlanta?
This is the only game I could honestly tell you that I'm staying away from because of the Trae Young situation. I mean, when you're talking about the best player on a team being a toss-up, a 50-50 to play or not, how can you back either side? I mean, this is a guy who's going to move the points one way or the other. The way that I'm looking at it right now is it's probably leaning towards him not playing. That's why the Bulls are road favorites here in Atlanta. But I have to lay off because I have to respect the fact that maybe he gives it a go. How about you?
Diving into it, guys, you take a look at the morning shoot-around. You guys know I bring that up often when I go over my injury reports. I love to look and see if they participated. Trae Young was a no-go this morning. He was a non-participant. So, to me, I do believe he's not going to play tonight. The line's indicating that, especially no John Collins. I'm definitely leaning the Bulls' side. I'm with you, Hefe, though. This is the one game tonight I don't have any action on as of now. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, but I do believe that the Bulls will win this game, especially if Trae Young doesn't go. Any action, Slammy?
Whoa. A star player is out for the Hawks, huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Definitely way closer to game time here. No official play right now for me. But we all know when a star player is out in the NBA, take the other team, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, man. Trae Young is a big factor for the Hawks, man.
It's just like he's like the biggest. It's like,
who is going to step up for the Hawks? The Bulls have lost 2 straight. they kind of need this win right here, man, and so do the Hawks. So way closer to game time. No official play for me, man.
Good point. We still have someone in the comment. I like to look at this as well. NEHPZ said, I don't see Trey in the books. I'm assuming he's looking at the player props. I just pulled up FanDuel and DraftKings. I'm not seeing any on Trey Young either. Like that is a strong indicator he's not going to be there. So great point.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Let's jump right into game 2, guys. We got a big slate today. So if you are watching, retweet, like, and comment your favorite picks today. We are reading the chat. Heat versus the Nets. This one's going to be good. KD is back in the lineup, boys. Line is -1.5 for the Nets. The Heat are on a back-to-back here. Well, I was about to say a good win for the Heat, but I remember they lost yesterday. Wow. Total is sitting at 221.5.
But sorry, I just wanted to say, because last night, me and you, Sam, we were watching the end of that Bucks Heat game. The Bucks at one point with about a minute and a half to go when they were down 6 were like a +900 money line.
Dude.
And the way they got it done was just
unbelievable,
insane. Everything had to go right.
For sure. Couldn't agree more.
I mean, Bucks still lost, in my opinion, because they didn't cover a spread, so I don't really care. I'm kind of butthurt about that. Bucks allowed the Heat to shoot 20+ 3-pointers. Like, come on, man.
That's what they do, though. That's the Heat.
They're very lucky to get that win yesterday. I'm just gonna say that.
For sure, I think you're right about this one. But guys, diving into the injury report in this one, the thing everyone's been waiting for, the biggest story of the night in all the NBA is Kevin Durant is back in the lineup for Brooklyn. But guys, this is another home game for the Nets. I don't care what anyone says. They have 6 covers on the year at home. They just have not gotten the covers done at home. I'm taking the over in this spot, guys. Miami is the second best team in the NBA against the over. They're 38-25 to the over, and they're going up against a Nets team that is 32-30 to the over. It's a perfect spot tonight. Back-to-back for Miami. Should have some tired legs on the defensive side. One of my favorite plays tonight. Slam, any action on this one?
No, I mean, the line is kind of funky. I know KD is back in the lineup there. Went from 3 to 1.5. Butler is questionable to play. I don't know, man. A little disrespectful line for the Heat, in my opinion. Nets haven't really proved themselves at home. Haven't covered this. I don't know, man. This one's tough.
You know what's also weird? Jimmy Butler, guys, last night put up an awful performance. He just did not have a good game last night. What did he have? He had 35 minutes. He had 6 points and 3 rebounds. I
have a great stat for you. Jimmy Butler scored 6 points in the first quarter last night.
Yeah.
So do the math. What he scored in the second, third, and fourth. 0. Guys, this is a flat out disrespectful line to the Heat. I don't care if they're on back-to-back. I don't care if they play 3 games in a row. You do not, never, ever, not once, don't do it. Absolutely not. Take the team that has their star player, the best player on the team, coming back from a big-time injury. 2 reasons. A, rust. B, time and load management, people. He is not going to play his normal minutes. He's not going to move around like he normally moves around. Plus, he hasn't never played with Seth Curry or Andre Drummond. I know those guys aren't big focal points of the offense, but they are right now. They are now, exactly. I'm taking the Heat on the money line at +105. I actually think it's pretty insane that we're getting the Heat at plus money here for all the reasons that they're the worst against the spread team in the league at home. 6-23. They cannot get it done.
7-22. 7-22.
Really?
I just checked. Yeah.
No.
Still bad. Still bad
anyway,
regardless.
They're the worst. I'm going with the Heat money line here, +105.
No, it's 6-23. Hefe's right.
Gotta
back up my boy Hefe. I just told you.
Here we go.
It is 6-23, but Hefe's points are exactly why I like the over as well. KD's gonna have his shot. You have your shot usually when you come back. It's your defensive rotation. It's the fluidity in the game flow. That's one of the things he's going to struggle in. So I think he's going to get his in the point column, but still think they're going to lose this one.
Yeah, I'm not playing this one, boys. Let's move right along. Game number 3
Before we do, Slam, Bill Collector in the chat says, Slam, I know you think the Nets line is screaming towards you.
Bill Collector, line is screaming Nets. I know you're feeling it, Slam. Yes, in my mind, I want to take the Nets, man, but I can't. There's 6 other games that are better than this one.
A lot of them.
Nets definitely need this win. That's all I gotta say. Maybe
But
it
we
is
say
the
that
Nets.
like every game for them. We say
Yeah,
that
I
for
know.
every game for the Nets, and they just keep not winning. So
Yeah, we said that about the Knicks too. Look at them, right?
not
I don't know
we,
what I'm
one of
talking
us
about.
does. But let's move on. What do you have
You're
next
right.
game on the slate?
Oh, my bad. Pistons versus the Toronto Raptors. Line is sitting at -9. Total is sitting at 218, 217 and a half. Pistons have been playing well. Alpha, I know you are a big backer for the Pistons lately, and
That's right.
he talked good stuff about them, man. You want to walk us through this one?
Yeah, let's bring this one in, guys. I've been a big Pistons backer. No surprise here. I'm going to be taking him again tonight. Line's currently at 9.5 on FanDuel, straight up at -110. I'm purchasing the hook, getting it at +10. I like to have that double-digit plus spread. If you take a look at the injury report, guys, looking at Toronto, Fred VanVleet is still questionable. OG Anunoby is out tonight, and looks like pretty much everyone on Detroit is good to go. They've been playing good basketball. Jeremy Grant's getting back into the fold. We know he missed a lot of the year hurt, but he's coming back. And Cade Cunningham's starting to develop. He's getting chemistry with guys like Kelly Olynyk hitting game-winning shots. And the Pistons are competing right now. Give me the Pistons, +10. One of my favorite plays tonight. Never thought I'd be saying that a few months ago. I was a huge fader of the Pistons. Now, I'm definitely a Pistons believer. Hefe, what are you looking at?
Yeah, I can't believe I'm gonna kind of lean that way with the Pistons and the value with the points. Raptors, that Anunoby, possibly without Van Vliet. Also on the Pistons side, Cade seems to kind of like step up whenever he faces one of his like top 5 foes. Tonight it's Scotty Barnes, who's I think probably second best rookie of the year odds right now behind Evan Mobley. So yeah, I'm going to lean with the Pistons and the points. It's not going to be one of my best bets. It's a solid lean though. How about you, Slam?
Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I wrote in the chat. Last 5 meetings between these two, Pistons have won outright. Very interesting there. So I mean, I like the value here with the Pistons. But the Toronto Raptors are due any day now. And this line is -9 with Van Vliet questionable. A little funky.
Mark in the chat is saying that Van Vliet is good to go. I just double-checked, guys, on my up-to-date. I don't see anything since 1:45 this afternoon that said he's a true questionable. So, if you have any credible sources, please share it. Would love to see it. I just don't have it yet.
Yeah. But, yeah, no play for me here, boys.
All right, what do we have next? Oh, we have the game of the night, guys. We have the
game number 4, guys.
The Celtics.
Yes, sir. Line is sitting at -2.5 for the Celtics, and total is sitting at 223.5. Wow, did this line move?
Yeah.
Who's out? This is Alpha. Who's out?
Jalen Brown is out for the Boston Celtics. He was questionable earlier, but he has been officially ruled out. Taking a look at the rest of the injury report, Dylan Brooks is out for Memphis, but those are the only 2 guys in the report tonight. We have a pretty healthy lineup except for Jalen Brown.
And yet I'm getting the Celtics at -140 money line at home, and it makes no sense because, as we all know, the number 1 against the spread team in the league is the Memphis Grizzlies. This is a Celtics screamer. No Jalen Brown, still home favorites. Grizzlies are hot. Last time we saw John Morant play, he did 2 plays of the year in 1 game.
Yep.
The public is going to love the Grizzlies. This line is very confusing. I'm rolling with the Celtics here. FYI, it's Jason Tatum's birthday.
Dude, the line moves so much, though. Why?
Guys, I have an angle on this one. Boston has been the best defensive team in the NBA since the All-Star break. The line is sitting at 224 for the total. I love this under. I think this one's definitely going to stay low. The Celtics are going to want to limit possessions tonight, especially without Jalen Brown. You know they're going to be hurting a little offensively. They're going to want to limit possessions. I lean the Celtics, but my official play is the under. Slammy?
Yeah, man, I would have to probably side with Hefe here. I think the line indicates a play on the Celtics. It's just a big movement, man. I don't like movement like that. Grizzlies went from a -3 to now pretty much a +3. And Jaws off of a very big game against the Spurs, scoring 50+, first time ever in his career. Maybe we see a letdown spot here. But I'm taking the home team. I like Celtics. Taking them on the money line.
Are you sure this line started today at +3?
Yeah, because I was looking at this line.
Wait, +3 for who? +3 for the Celtics?
Yeah.
There is no way this line moved 5 points and the second best player in the Celtics was ruled out.
Yes, bro. it moved. I don't know why. I was looking at it this morning and it was +3 Celtics, and I was like, oh my god, I love +3 Celtics. I mean, I don't know, man. We might be late to the party. I think I would take Celtics money line, but other than that, I think the value is gone for the Celtics, man. I mean,
What's the public? Anybody got the public split on this? That's
I can pull it up. I can pull it up.
If you're telling me the line moved 5.5 points and in favor of Boston, who's without their second best player tonight, that it's either something I'm not realizing or we're complete morons.
that line flip. J Money, I know you saw the line earlier this morning.
Don't have NBA yet. Hefe, not out yet. Going to be out in 20 minutes. The only one I have is from this morning, and it's from the same line. It's not accurate.
I see
What
the
was the
chat
line this morning that says?
It was 60-40. 60-40 Celtics.
No, what was the line at that point? -3?
-1 when it had it. -1.
I'm seeing +3 Celtics, but I mean
This is moving all over.
the chat is saying Grizzlies, boys. So
We got some stuff going on here. ES1 J Money saying he has the Grizzlies, so the line flip. Nice, stay away. Nathan, bunch of numbers, says Celtics will win full game. Bill Collector, I'm assuming the clover means Celtics.
Yep.
well,
I'm taking the under, and I'm confidently on the under. I'm not touching a side. This one's
Oh
weird.
wait, yeah, Slam's right. So NEHPZ1 just said I had Grizzlies -2, and now they are plus.
Yeah.
That is the definition of a terrible line. Sorry,
Yeah.
buddy. That is wow. I would.
if you got Celtics +3, that's
Good line. Good play on
Good
your
line.
end. Great CLB.
I don't
yeah,
know, man. I
I'm
think
on the
taking
under.
Celtics minus the 2.5, I just feel like we're just gonna get hooked or something bullshit like that, bro. I don't know. It's just a weird line.
Celtics money line for me. Let's rock and roll, boys.
Let's get it. All right, next game, guys. Kings versus the Spurs. Spurs are -6.5 here. Total is sitting at 243, 243.5. Big total there. Spurs are off a long road trip, guys. First game back home. Kings are off a loss against the Pelicans there on a back-to-back. Alpha, any injury reports there?
Jumping over to the injury reports, guys, the only one we have out is Terrence Davis. Everyone else is good to go. Rashawn Holmes is the only one that is questionable, so we'll see what happens with him. But since Sabonis has been there, he's kind of been a non-factor anyway. He's playing like 8 minutes a game, so no big injury reports to report on this one, guys. But this total is absolutely nuts. I have it up to 244. What does that tell you, guys? What do you think about a 244 total? Have you seen a 244 total this year? I remember a ton of 242s. I've seen a 243, but this is the highest one that I can remember in a while, sitting at 244. What are you guys thinking about it?
I mean,
What am I thinking?
it's either-
What do I think
it's
about the
either
over?
or nothing? No play.
What about the game? What does the total tell you? You guys know I'm a huge total guy. So what does the total tell you about this game? What it's set at?
Points.
It's going to be
tons of points.
Yeah, tons of points. I would probably lean towards the over. I would not take the under here. It's a rookie mistake. But in terms of the game, usually I would not take a team that's coming off a long road trip and have their first home game. But there's something very special going on with the Spurs. Popovich is 1 win away from tying the all-time head coach wins record. I think they want to get that done at home for him tonight. I think the Spurs win, and I think they cover the 6.5. I'll buy it down to a 6 at -120 odds. The Kings got demoralized last night versus the Pelicans. I think they were kind of on a high, and I think last night they got brought right back down to where they should be. Spurs are a better team. They're going to have the best player on the court tonight in DeJounte Murray. Possible triple-double watch. Who knows? Spurs -6.
I agree with all that. If I were taking a side, I would take that as well, but I'm taking the over, guys. I absolutely love it over this high. If you take a look at the Spurs games last week, guys, they had a game that had over 315 points. Then 2 games ago, they played against Miami. It was a 133-129 regulation game. So they're giving up a lot of points. They're scoring a lot of points. And this total is screaming to take the over. Give me the over, 243.5. Slammy, any action?
No, man, but I
oh my God, timeout. Shout out IB, incarcerated Bob in the chat saying, let's go
IB?
Spurs, man.
Hey.
How you doing, IB? Thanks for coming through, my brother.
Abs, it says, let's get some props going. IB will be in the DMs later. Let's get something pumping. Slam, do you have any action on this one before we move to the next game?
Man, I lean with the over. I'm with you there, Alpha. I do like, the Spurs to get up at home here. Especially after a loss. And I think, you know, they want to get it done for Pop. So no side here because I don't know, man. There's a lot of public action on the Spurs tonight, so I'm just laying off that. Gonna root for points.
There we go. What do we have next on the slate?
All right, here are a little rematch, boys. Warriors versus the Mavericks. Yes, get it. Line is sitting at -2 for the Mavericks. Total is sitting at 220, 219 and a half. Alpha, any injury reports?
Going over the injury reports, guys, still no Draymond Green on Golden State side. It's saying Klay Thompson is questionable, but everything I'm seeing, he should be good to go tonight. Jumping over to Dallas' side, still no Hardaway, and Maxi Kleba is questionable. Hefe, what does this line tell you?
There is an injury. The Warriors' ego has been broken since they lost a 19-point lead to the Mavericks a couple games ago there, back in Golden State. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. I know we throw around they need this win, they need it for their locker room, but the Warriors need this win so effing bad. They need this win so bad. You can't have a worse loss than they had against the Mavericks. Now they're in Dallas. Dallas must be feeling hella good about themselves. I think the line is really freaking sharp, guys. I think it's begging you to take the Mavericks. I'm taking the Warriors +2.
I like it, but I don't. I'm on the Mavs, guys. The one thing that the Warriors are struggling right now is interior defense. With Draymond Green not in the lineup, the interior drive has been wide open, and Luka is the best in the NBA at getting into the lane and creating buckets, creating fouls, and scoring. He's been doing that all year, his whole career, and tonight is the prime example of what he's going to do. Give me the Mavs on the money line. One of my favorite plays tonight as well. Just without Draymond Green, the Warriors have looked absolutely terrible. The Mavs have won 8 out of their last 10. They're steaming hot right now. That's going to continue. Take the Mavs on the money line. Slammy, any action?
Man, for some reason, the Warriors have trouble with the Mavericks, man.
It makes no sense.
And now the Mavericks are -2 at home. I'm sure people are going to put Mavericks money line, right? That's what the books wants you to do. Take the money line. I think this is a Warriors play. I think they get up for this game. I'm taking Warriors. I like them on the money line, but I'm taking the +2 for insurance. One of my favorite
people
plays
want
of the night.
I'll do it. Hefe, you want to lose another clucker?
Right,
I'll take it. Last time I took the plus money side, so we'll see if it goes again.
All right, fine. Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll do a cluck bet on the Warriors. No problem. It's fine.
Done.
I'll do it.
Done.
I'll do
Can't
it.
wait to see you cluck again.
I'll
Let's
do
go.
it. No problem. I swear to God, if they,
Good.
If they don't get it done tonight, I mean,
No, they'll get
if
It's
there's
a Warriors
one
play, bro.
one message I just want to tell to the Warriors: play like the words on your jersey. Play like the Warriors. Start doing it.
That was so lame. I'm not even talking about this game anymore. Slam, what's the next one on the slate that we have?
All right, this one's a good one too, boys.
This is it. This is it. This
All
is
right,
my favorite
Lakers
game.
versus the Clippers. The line is sitting at 2.5 for the Clippers. Total is sitting at 220.5, boys. As you know, the Lakers blow. The Lakers are bad. Hefe, take us through this one, man.
We drop some stats on y'all, folks.
Let's go.
Clippers
We don't want them.
Clippers 6-1 in their last 7. Lakers 1-6 in their last 7. Clippers on a 4-game winning streak. Lakers on a 3-game losing streak. Clippers have won 7 in a row against the Lakers ever since Ty Lue has been their coach. He hasn't lost to the Lakers straight up. Normally, everything that I'm saying would take me to the side of the Lakers, kind of fade the public, be that contrarian better that I love to be. But I've watched too many Laker games to ever put money on them. LeBron is a GOAT. And I can tell you a simple sentence why he's the GOAT. Because we still hold him to the same standards at age 37 that we did when he was 27. And because of that, he is the absolute GOAT. But he can't do it by himself anymore. And Russell Westbrook needs to be shipped to Yugoslavia because he's that terrible. I almost said another country, but thank God I didn't.
Smart. Very smart.
He is so bad. He's so bad. And I see Bill Collector saying 70% of money is on the Clippers because the public is going to be right because they're seeing the same thing that I'm seeing. The Lakers cannot figure out a way to win. I'm going with the Clippers money line this one. It's at -140 odds. I just don't. I don't. The Lakers need. They need therapy,
guys. It's such an underplay. It is such an underplay in this game. The line is way too high in this one. You take a look right now. Line sitting at 220. The last matchup they just played finished at 107. The game before that against the Rockets finished at 196 points. Game before that against the Rockets, these are all the Clippers, by the way, 213 points. Going over to the Lakers side, the last 4 games would have went under this total as well. The offense just isn't there for the Lakers right now. And the Clippers are slowing the game down, especially when they played against each other. Ty Lue knows what he's doing in these coaching matchups, and they've seemed to all be going low. Give me the under 220, one of my favorites tonight. Slammy, any action?
Whoa, boys. Took the Lakers last time plus the 5.5. LeBron got the cover for us. They should have won the game. They suck.
They don't know how to do that.
But I can't do it. I can't take the Lakers, but
thank God. You and Hefe all year, man. Lakers, Crypto Center, Lakers Center, Crypto Center. No, it's the Clippers Center, and it's the Clippers every damn game. Stop taking the Lakers out there, people.
Ivy's cracking me up with his MJ voice. It became personal comment. That's hilarious. Where's my cup? That's exactly the exact country that I was not gonna name. And so the comments are rolling, guys. They are. I can't even keep up right now.
Well, guys, we got one more game left. No, we already did that one. Slam clicked out of order. So we have best bets to do. So, boys, it's about that time. Wade to LeBron. Let's get it, boys. Best bets. My first best bet of the night is going to be the Grizzlies Celtics under 224. No Jalen Brown. This one is going to stay under. My second best bet, believe it or not, we're going back to the well with the Pistons, plus the 10, buy the hook from 9.5 to 10. Third best bet is scary, but it's going to be a fun one, I can tell you that. Kings Spurs over 243.5. Let's get a ton of points. Hefe, give the people your 3.
Clippers, Celtics, Heat, all 3 of those on the money line. And as an extra little addition, Spurs -6 at -120 odds. Those are my 4. I swear to God, if this is the night that the Lakers show up, LA is off my list of any list ever. I will never go to you. I will never show up to that city again. Clippers, get it done, please. LeBron could score 45 for all I care.
And they could still lose.
Because Russ is going to shoot 1 of 18 in the first quarter.
Yeah. Slammy, what are you looking at?
All right, boys. All right, there we go. All right, so 2-unit play here. I'm taking Warriors plus the 2. I think they get it done at home. They need to get back on track here, and I think they do tonight. This is a tough slate, boys. And then play number 2, I'm taking Grizzlies, man, plus the points. I'm sorry, Hefe.
What a PLS.
Too big of a movement. I'm fading the steam. I don't think there's value anymore on the Celtics. Might be wrong, but I like the Grizzlies plus the 2.5. And I don't have any more plays. 2 plays today. I might take the
That
Warriors.
was the least energetic, worst slam best bets I have ever heard. Do you have a college play? Do you have something? Am I going to have to give that a parlay?
This guy just whispered at the end. He goes, I don't got any more plays, but I'm going to take the
All right, guys. I got one play for you.
I might take the Lakers later.
All right, boys. Don't worry. I got you. Slam's being lazy. I'm all over it. I got a college basketball parlay. Oregon money line. Oregon money line, Ohio State money line. You get that at plus 105. I'll be posting that for free for everyone later tonight. Parlay of the day. Make sure you stay tuned. We may have some player props with Incarcerated Bob. More to come on that. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Marky boy. That's a funny comment.
CBB log.
That's a funny comment, Marky boy. I like that.
CBB log. Let's see what we got. Oh, man, I don't know. Michigan State probably plus the 6.
Okay, well, I just gave you guys Ohio State money line. They're versing them.
Oh, my God.
So Slam's confidence should give you guys everything. He kind of doesn't have it. We appreciate y'all, Slam. Get us the heck out of here.
Obviously, Slam is mentally right here in the show. He is so here. It's
all right, boys. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Peace.
Don't let me down, Clipper.